Alright, guys, welcome back to Soaring Highs and Crushing Lows. Right away, we want to start this podcast off by letting you know that I am once again drinking Pinot Noir. Today we have Francis Coppola, and this wine comes from California, okay? Wine enhances a well-lived life, boasts a silky texture, and a dazzling perfume of crushed raspberries, rose petals, and tea leaves, followed by luscious flavors of plums, strawberries, and spice. All right, that's the Pinot Noir of the week. As you know, I'm a big wino now, and it is what it is. But today is Valentine's Day. It's also Ash Wednesday, which we're going to get into in full detail. But I guess let's just jump right into the episode by talking about the comedy show. The comedy show at the Wrong Pub 2 weeks ago, quite frankly, I choked. Okay? Great turnout by the fans. And I don't know what happened. I was nervous. I was getting pressured to go on stage before I wanted to go on stage. I had older people there saying, it's past our bedtime. Listen, 9:30 on a Saturday night. If that's past your bedtime, go to Gloria Day Retirement Home, okay? Next time, no senior citizens allowed. The show starts at 9:30. Now, the turnout was great. We had a sold-out crowd again. Everyone was having a good time. No fights. Just an all-around great time. However, when I got up on stage, okay, and I told my first couple jokes, I choked. Okay, I only did about 5 minutes. I wanted to do 20 minutes, and that is on me. I mean, I need to get better at stand-up comedy. I had a lot of people, quite frankly, come up to me and tell me, you're not funny. And, ooh, that stings. However, I accept the criticism. I don't think it went well either. Okay, I'm not happy with it. I need to get better. That being said, I want to thank everyone that came out to the comedy show. We're going to do more of these as the spring rolls in. This summer we'll be down the shore in Wildwood doing a bunch of shows. A quick update on the Little Iceman. He's still down there in Florida. Guys, listen, we're a Wildwood podcast. Okay, we're a Wildwood podcast. We're a blue-collar podcast. If we see that fat jerk-off and the two Barbies and their dad, the Little Iceman, show their face in Wildwood, boo. I don't condone violence. Boo. Boo. Get out. Get the fuck out, Little Iceman. That's the kind of stuff I expect from my listeners. He's no good. And now he's saying that he's a local. We're local. We're local. Fuck you. You brewed it in Florida. And by the way, Florida's my state, bitch. Get the fuck out of there. There's no way the Floridians even like him. I hope he's getting attacked by palmetto bugs. All right, let's not get carried away here. It is Valentine's Day, guys, and last year, actually, we did a Valentine's Day episode from the Crack Shack in Davie, Florida. The little Iceman probably doesn't even know where Davie, Florida is. It's because he's not a Floridian. He's a little rat from Sea Isle. I'm out of control. I am out of control. But it is Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day has always been a specifically heinous holiday for me. And this goes back to my high school days when they used to have this thing called Candygrams. And I went over it last year, but we've gained a lot of new listeners, so we'll go over it again. Candygrams, I went to an all-boy Catholic high school. Now, Candygrams meant that girls from other high schools could send you a candygram. And I don't know what they would write on these candygrams because I never got one. But I assume it was along the lines of, you're so cute, can't wait to see you later. I got none of that. The only messages I got in high school were people asking me to buy them beer because I had a fake ID in high school. My name was James Swift. So I never got candygrams in high school. And I used to sit there and I was really bitter about it, you know. Where's my candygram? Nobody likes me. And now I'm 33 years old. I'm living in my parents' basement. And no candygram. No Valentine's Day card. Nothing. and I'm feeling pretty low today. I talked to a couple of my friends, and they see all the couples on Valentine's Day. Let me get a sip of this Pinot Noir real quick. Oh, man. Whoo-wee. Not as good as last week's, but still a pretty good Pinot Noir. I was talking to a few of my friends, and they were a little upset about, just feeling down in the dumps by seeing all these happy couples. These happy couples on Instagram. Love you. For my forever Valentine. We're sitting over here, talking about which college game we're going to bet on tonight. Yeah, not getting a candygram in high school was certainly a crushing low. I mean, I really felt defeated. I really felt like a loser. And if you know me, I don't know if you guys know this about me, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love romance. Romance, however, does not love me. I like to pull out all the stops, but for the last decade, quite frankly, the last 3 decades, I've had no one to share the holiday with. So I'm lonely. I want to talk a little bit about women. Now, I got to be careful here because I might come off as misogynistic. It's probably a fair assessment. But I think that women in 2023, I think in 2024, I think they're out of control. I told this joke at the comedy show. I know about a lot of women a lot of people that are married and they're cheating on one another, which is just bizarre to me. Well, what's the point of the whole ceremony if you're going to cheat? Don't get married then. But a lot of these women, they're cheating on their husbands with men who also have wives, which brings me to the conclusion that women will have sex with a man that lives with his wife. However, they won't sleep with a man that lives with his mother, which would be me. And I just don't think that's right. Also, one thing I've realized, not over the past weekend, over the past couple of years, is with dating apps, okay, that's your Hinge, that's your Tinder, that's your Bumble. These women, okay, take a woman that's if I had to rank myself on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm like a 5.7. Now take a woman that's a 5.7. Skinny woman, 5.7. I don't know. Just take a woman that's a 5.7 on a scale of 1 to 10. Her inbox on Hinge, Bumble, she has 3,000 candidates. 3,000 candidates. I'm telling you, some of these women on Hinge, they have more candidates than ever. Ever. Because men are pigs, and they just swipe right, swipe right. So women today, they have all the power. They have, I'm an insecure guy. I mean, can't you tell? Can't you tell I'm insecure? Don't I give it away? But a woman with 3,000 options, I'm sinking down to the bottom of that list. I'm just being honest with myself. I'm sinking way down. Now, on the other hand, men with Hinge, okay, I have Hinge, and I'm telling you right now, I haven't had a like I get 1 like per 10 days, okay? And my last like was Shamu. Okay, my last like, her location was the Camden Aquarium. She was a whale. She was humongous. She said, "Hello, Francis." I said, "Sorry. Not going to do that." More recently, I thought I had a match with a good-looking woman, but she was a man, and I'm just not really interested in that. But women they have all the power. They have 3,000 matches, and we're sinking down to the bottom. So women, God bless you. God bless you. And another thing about women, I hate to go on a tirade about women because listen, we have women followers, we have women listeners. Love you, girls. And women are voting for Joe Biden, like 65% to 35%. Listen, ladies, okay, what are you thinking? I know, you got that. I agree with you. Men should not be making decisions for women. Quite frankly, I know nothing about the vagina. Recently, I found out there's 2 holes. They pee out of one. So I don't want to make decisions for women with vaginas. I agree with you on that aspect. Let's work to get Trump on board with women's rights, okay? We cannot You cannot tell me you want Joe Biden in office. You just can't tell me that. He's a decrepit old man. Girls, ladies, I'm on your side. I don't think men should be making decisions for you. How many men listening? Do you know there's 2 holes? Do you know there's 2 holes? Okay? Do you know there's 2 holes? I didn't know that and I just found out. So if you don't know that, we shouldn't be making decisions for these women. Women should take care of women things. And, like women, you don't know what goes on with my balls. You got no clue. Okay? So you shouldn't be making decisions about my testicles, and I shouldn't be making decisions about your ovaries. It's really that simple. But are we really willing to put Joe Biden back in office for that? Come on, ladies. I will march with you. I will march with you if they try and take away your rights. Fuck them. We'll get you right back. So we cannot let Joe Biden win. Okay, I digress. See, I almost went off on a political tyrant there. But I'm pulling it back in. I'm wheeling it back in. It's not only Valentine's Day today. It's also Ash Wednesday. For all you Catholics out there. My mom, I don't know if you can hear her upstairs. She's pacing back and forth. It's youth basketball playoffs. And, my family, they're very involved in youth sports. I gotta be honest with you, you parents out there, listen, you guys are fucking assholes. You've ruined it. You've ruined it. It used to be about the kids and the kids would have rivalries. Now it's like these weirdo parents like, oh, we gotta win. Stay out of it, you fat fuck. Stay out of it. Let the kids have fun. It's about the kids, okay? Not about you. You suck. You're fat. You can't even get up and down the court, okay? Let the kids play. Let the officials official. And you sit the fuck down, buy your pretzel and your Diet Coke, and just watch. Okay? Cheer them on. Encourage them. But shut the fuck up. I'm getting close, man. I'm getting close. Reffing these youth games, I'm getting close. Like, I'm waiting for one of these parents. Like, let's go, baby. Come on. Me and you out back right now. Put you in a headlock. I don't like the parents. They're fucking annoying. And I gotta be honest with you, I think I'm a pretty good referee. I hustle up and down the court. I do my best. I'm done after this year, okay? Just got a real job. I'm done. Fuck you. Why would I go get yelled at by some dickhead? Some dickhead parent who thinks he's in the NCAA tournament for $40 a game. Why would I do that? There is one coach who's particularly annoying, and I'd like to get his fat ass a whistle. Oh, I love to watch his fat ass referee a game and just harass him. I digress once again. See, you guys, I need a co-host on the show if anyone's listening, because I need someone to reel me back in. I go off on these tyrants, and it's just out of control. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's Ash Wednesday, and Catholics are walking around with a big cross. I'm a Catholic. I'm a recovering Catholic. I don't understand it. I don't understand Ash Wednesday. What's going on here? At a certain point, we got to start asking if we want the Catholic Church to survive. Okay, we want the Catholic Church to continue. We want to have the future of Catholicism. If we want that, we got to start asking questions. We got to say, what's up with the burnt palm ashes on our head? What's up with that? Does anybody have an answer for that? Also, we got to ask them, what's up with the whole not eating meat on Friday thing? It's just, it's weird. At the end of the day, that's all that is. Well, speaking of Catholic Church, let's pause for a minute here to enjoy another sip of Francis Capallo Pinot Noir 2022. God, do I love Pinot Noir. Now, Ash Wednesday is also funny because a lot of times, if you grew up in the Catholic Church, or you grew up in any sort of organized religion, you'll realize this. Some of the people that are very into the church, very involved with the church, are often some of the sickest motherfuckers out there. You could have someone that's like a bookie, a coke dealer, an alcoholic, but on Ash Wednesday, he comes strutting down the street with those ashes on his forehead. Look at me, look at me. It's weird. I won't participate in it. But to each their own. It's Lent. You're supposed to give something up for Lent. And I'm just giving up. Okay? It's Lent. I'm not giving up anything specific. I'm just giving up. In general, I'm not looking for love. I'm just going to put my head down, go to work, go to the gym, do podcasts, and that's that. I really have no interest in love. Back to the Valentine's Day thing. I've given up. But, all right, let's move on here. My point number 3 is today is also pitchers and catchers report to spring training. Now, I got to tell you, and I have a good friend of mine. I was talking to him earlier on the phone about this. I said, dude, how can you possibly get excited about pitchers and catchers reporting to Clearwater for spring training? How can you get excited about that? How can you get excited about that? It's you're literally telling me that you're excited that grown men who make millions of dollars are going down to sunny Florida and they're going to play catch. And also, while playing catch, they're going to make more money than you'll make this year. That excites you? Fuck these guys, pitchers and catchers. Fuck you. Seriously, you got to be kidding me if you're excited that grown men are going to play pitchers and catchers. And recently, I did a home run derby with some Philly content creators, and you know me, guys, I'm authentic. I speak from the heart. A lot of times I'm out of control. A lot of times I'm politically incorrect. A lot of times I'm misogynistic. But my God, this Philly content creator, I have to make fun of him. Chase U. What is up with Philly content creators doing the Philly accent? I've lived in Philadelphia my whole life, besides 2 years in Florida, okay? What is this accent? All right, I'm going to get a glass of water. That's just me talking normal. Listen, I'm going to get a glass of water, going to go to the basketball game, got to go to the bank. That's just me talking normal. These guys talk like this, and who the fuck? The guys that do Philly accent, they sound nothing like Philly accent. The greatest Philly accent that I heard, the best Philly accent I heard, was an incident that happened at the Malt House last week when the bartender was telling State Representative Brendan Boyle to get the fuck out of the bar. I mean, she had a really thick accent. And I might be interviewing that bartender for this show. She had said, we don't give out names here, but she had said that she will not interview anyone else, okay? Channel 15, Channel 10, Channel 6. She won't do an interview with them, but she will come on this podcast. And guys, that is intriguing. So look forward to that. Looking to get my David Muir on. Another thing that happened this past weekend, I went up to Camelback, and since we're on the topic of love, I went up the mountains with an ex-girlfriend. And, listen, you can be friends with ex-girlfriends. This woman happens to be a very attractive woman, a very cool woman, and so what? We had a very nice time up there. I went up to Camelback, more specifically Scioto, PA, and I went skiing for the first time. And let me tell you, man, that is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. You ever see Christmas Vacation when Chevy Chase goes down the hill and he can't stop? Okay? That's what skiing is. Now, I had a great time. Don't get me wrong. Camelback, if you've never done it, I've never done it before. I was happy that I did do it this weekend. But my God, skiing is the hardest sport in the world. Let me give you my experience of skiing, okay? First, they put you in these space boots. That's the only way I can describe them. They're space boots. And they put you in these space boots. And then it's difficult to walk. Okay? Then you get your skis. And you clip into these skis. Now you're in the skis, okay? Now, good fucking luck. Okay? Good fucking luck. These things are so long. I'm telling you, I fell within 10 seconds of putting these suckers on. Put them on, I fall. Okay? And all the while, when you're at Camelback Ski Resort, all the while you're walking around like a drunk toddler, these people are just kids zipping by you. The high up mountains, okay, where the experienced skiers go, the fucking thing is in the sky. It's in the sky. It's the mountain. Looking at it, you're like, holy fucking shit. How do they get down there? So, embarrassingly enough, as a 33-year-old man, I made my way over to the bunny slopes. And the bunny slopes soon, for me, turned into basically an Evel Knievel stunt. Because once I got motion going down that hill, couldn't stop. Couldn't stop. Person I was with kept saying, just pizza, just pizza. What the fuck do you mean by pizza? Everyone on the ski mountain, pizza, pizza. What the fuck are these people talking about? And they're telling you, put your heel. Listen, if you never went skiing before, it's the hardest fucking thing in the world, okay? When you see these 3-year-olds going, la-di-da, la-di-da, zipping down the mountain, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Listen, skiing itself, I'll tell you what, I was flying down that mountain. And I was pretty comfortable with it. But then you start thinking to yourself, holy shit, how the fuck am I going to stop? And you got pizza yelling. You got people yelling, pizza, pizza. As if it's that easy. One of the most embarrassing things that happened at the ski resort this weekend was we went down the bunny slopes for the first time. Okay, fell 3 or 4 times, ate shit. Got to the bottom, and now you got to get on the ski lift back to the top. And as I'm in line, not even moving, not even walking, I lost balance, tried to catch myself 3 or 4 times, and just ate shit. Just ate shit. That's when a lovely couple from out of Allentown area, they were laughing. They were cool about it. It's your first time? Like, yeah. He's like, oh, listen, it happens to the best of us. You want to catch the ski lift with us? We call it the ski lift with them. Nice people. As soon as I got on the ski lift, though, you know what I was doing? Guzzling fireball shooters. That seemed to be the only thing that helped. But we were out there for 3 or 4 hours, and I got to tell you, by the end of it, I have the gist of skiing. I know what to do now. I'd like to go back. Quite frankly, I'd like to go back. Skiing overall is an enjoyable experience. However, let me tell you something. You're going to get humbled. You're going to get humbled. You're going to get humbled real quick. Because when you see a little 3-year-old go zipping by you and you can't even get down the hill without falling, it's humbling. It is downright humbling. And, yeah, so if you haven't been skiing, I highly recommend it. It's fun, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I did not make it down the mountain without falling. Also, while I was up there, I got an Airbnb. And let me tell you something. A lot of these Airbnb hosts, you got to be careful. This is like the 4th time I've been tricked by them. They'll show you all the nice pictures, but they don't. I mean, this place was off the side of the highway next to an auto junkyard. He told us there was a stream out back. I walked for about a half mile. Ain't no fucking stream there, buddy. So, Airbnb, you got to ask for the front of the picture. All right, let's move on here. If you guys don't know this by now, I'm the host of Bingo G47 over at the Malt House. That's every Monday. I'm the host of Bingo. And we have 50-cent wings over there. That's why we call it Wingo. And guys, listen, it's a good time because I'm calling bingo, and in between calling bingo and giving out prizes, I'm doing comedy. So it's a lot of fun to come check out. Here's the thing. I have a heckler. So last week I'm spinning the numbers, and this heckler is going, yeah, Mr. Comedian, Mr. Comedian. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. I said, sir, you're more than welcome to play the game with us. He seemed to be a little angry. I said, sir, you're more than welcome to play the game with us. And, he goes, all right, Mr. Comedian, tell us a joke then. Tell us a joke, Mr. Comedian. And I'll end on this. I'll tell you guys the joke that I told him. The joke was this. Hey, man, you want to hear a joke that bad? Here's the joke. I'm 33 years old. I live with my mother. And I'm the host of Bingo. And the place erupted in laughter. Fuck you, Mr. Heckler. Guys, thanks for tuning in to a Valentine's Day special of soaring highs and crushing lows. I got to tell you, we have to look at the percentage of alcohol on this Pinot Noir because I am hammered. All right, there's a little bit left in the bottle, but alcohol by volume, 14.5%. Goddamn. I'm feeling good. I'm going to take a little Z-Quil, and I'm going to go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. By the way, I have a real job. Will I disclose what that job is? Absolutely fucking not. You're all snitches. Goodbye. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in.